Fox Sports welcomes you to Cinergy Field in Cincinnati, Ohio. Kickoff weekend 97 in the National Football League as the Cincinnati Bengals host the Arizona Cardinals. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kenny Albert along with Tim Green, welcoming you to the fourth season of the NFL on Fox. Tim, it's opening weekend. Expectations high around the NFL. 30 teams with unblemished records. You played in the league. What's it like on opening day for the players and the coaches?
Opening day in the National Football League is one of the great joys of your life as a player because you can feel the excitement and the energy in the locker room and on the field. It's just wonderful. However, along with that excitement comes a certain amount of anxiety because neither team really knows exactly who they are. They're coming off of the preseason and those pseudo games. They'll be looking to their quarterbacks to determine where they are emotionally and what kind of team that they've got. Now, for Cincinnati, that means quarterback Jeff Blake. Last season, in the last 9 games, he led them to a 7-2 record. He proved that he can be one of the elite quarterbacks in the National Football League. Today, he has to pick up where he left off. Now, on the other side of the ball for the Arizona Cardinals, quarterback Kent Graham is facing something entirely different. He is unproven. This is his first start on opening day in the National Football League. He needs to prove to his teammates that he can lead them to victory today and throughout the season.
And Kent Graham and company must keep their composure against the highly aggressive zone blitz defense, which Nick Dubois has brought with him from the Steelers. Opening kickoff coming up.
You're watching Fox NFL Sunday.
Back in Cincinnati, opening day in the National Football League, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Vince Tobin in his second season as Cardinals head coach. Bruce Coslett 7-2 in an interim role a year ago, including a perfect 5-0 here at home. That is rookie Corey Dillon, second-round draft pick out of Washington, back deep for the Bengals, along with another youngster, Gunnar Kleiner, Kevin Butler. 23 yards on the return. Anthony Edwards made the stop. The Cincinnati Bengals, led by quarterback Jeff Blake, who told us yesterday, when we click offensively, nobody can stop us. The men protecting Blake, young and inexperienced, 3 of the 5 linemen in their second NFL season. Kajana Carter, who came back last year from the knee injury. Carl Pickens led the AFC a year ago. On first down, this is Kajana Carter, who averaged 7 per carry during the preseason. He picks up 7 right there. Front 4 led by the NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Year, Simeon Rice, 12.5 sacks a year ago. The linebacking core, Hill in the middle with McKinnon and Jameer Miller. Aeneas Williams, 3-time Pro Bowler. Second down and 3. Carter again.
For the Arizona Cardinals to win this game today, what they need to do defensively is dominate the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 8. 3 wide receivers for the Bengals. Blake in trouble, and he is taken down. Eric Swan, 2-time Pro Bowler.
Well, part of the reason Eric Swan is able to get there is because, again, the focus of the attention is on Simeon Rice.
3 wide receivers on first down, and Kent Graham's first pass of the season is complete for the first down to Rob Moore, taken down by first-round draft pick Renard Wilson. Kent Graham, an opening day starter in the National Football League for the first time in his 6-year career. And the men protecting Graham, Brown, the perennial All-Pro, with Selby, Devlin, Redmond, and Wolf. The Cardinals in receiving each of the last 4 years, and he is leading the way as Leland McElroy, the second-year man out of Texas A&M, gains 4. Dick LeBeau spent the last couple of seasons in Pittsburgh as defensive coordinator, the 3-4. Dan Big Daddy Wilkinson. The linebacking core, Wilson, the #1 draft pick. Spencer and Ambrose on the corners. Byers and the rookie Tremaine Matt are the safeties. Second down and 6, and Frank Sanders makes the catch in Bengals territory. That receivers, the tight end Pat Carter in motion. Graham on 2nd and 8 over the top to Sanders. His second catch, and the stop was made by Tom Tumulty. First 3 pass attempts out of the shotgun now on 3rd down and 3. And Graham is now 4 for 4 as Rob Moore picks up another Arizona first down.
Find his open receiver.
From the Bengals 17, this is Leland McElroy in for the touchdown.
We talked about Leland McElroy and his ability to have the speed. But also, I want you to watch this man, Larry Centers, and the block that he delivers to spring Leland McElroy into the end zone. Look at that block right there. I mean, he absolutely crushes Jimmy Spencer, and then McElroy has the speed to beat everyone else to the end zone.
And the Cardinals have matched their total number of touchdowns from the 4-game score. The only Cardinals touchdown of the preseason, and he is off to a good start when it counts.
Slow last year. I mean, ran for about 2.3 yards a carry in the first 9 games, and then the last 3 games that he played, he doubled that. He went to 4.7 today.
2nd down and 12. Blake on the draw. Carter across the 30 to the 31-yard line. He averaged under 3 per carry last year. Today, 4 carries, 22 yards.
There's that deep ball.
And the catch is made for the first down by Darnay Scott.
Did you see the trajectory of that football? It enables Darnay Scott to run underneath it. Now, Darnay Scott being covered by Tommy Knight, the rookie. And Scott is known for his speed, and look where the placement of that ball is.
2nd down and 9 as Blake dumps it out to Carl Pickens. Forced out of bounds by Tom Knight inside the 35.
Let him cover Pickens. It doesn't matter who. We are not afraid to play this guy.
Here's Blake on 3rd and 2. In trouble, taken down by Jameer Miller. 2nd sack of the game for the Cardinals.
Make this thing happen, because watch the line. They've got to slide towards Simeon Rice, and what that does is it opens up the backside and enables Jameer Miller to beat Kajana Carter.
Graham fires to Rob Moore, wrapped up by Jimmy Spencer, and that should do it for the first quarter.
Kent Graham had a smile on his face yesterday when I said, hey, how about Rob Moore, who's 6'3", against Jimmy Spencer, who's 5'9".
Quarter from Cincinnati. Cardinals by a touchdown. You saw the numbers, 5 of his first 6 on 2nd and short. Centers bobbled the football and then gains enough for the first down.
And the reason I say surprising for Kent Graham really is just because what happened in the preseason is.
Oh, God. Here's Graham on 1st down. Moore could not hang on. It's picked off by Jimmy Spencer. It bounced away from Moore right into the waiting arms of Spencer.
Spencer gets Rob Moore. He said, absolutely not. Spencer can cover this guy all day.
Blake on 1st down, steps up, airs it out, and here's Williams waiting, and he picks it off. So 1 play later, Williams strikes back for the Cardinals, intercepting Jeff Blake.
Come back, and boy, if you put that thing up for Aeneas, he is going to battle, and he's going to get it. Look at this here. See, Scott's got to come back. Aeneas comes back. Aeneas has got the inside body position. So it's not a well-thrown ball by Jeff Blake. And it is an outstanding presence by Aeneas. We're very concerned about that Todd Collins situation, but as you said, it looks like he's filling the shoes or the void left by Jim Kelly, who came in the league as a defensive tackle. Now he's playing end in this 3-4.
On 2nd down and 7. Pickup of 3, Larry Centers.
So there's Copeland. He didn't even take his helmet off, so you can expect that he'll be back.
3rd down and 4. And another Cardinals first down as Frank Sanders crosses midfield, finally forced out of bounds by Ashley Ambrose, a gain of 27 yards.
I think a lot of times people forget about Frank Sanders because Rob Moore is such a big target and such an outstanding receiver. But look at Frank Sanders, how he uses his head. He finds a soft spot in the zone and he sits down in it. And then Kent Graham uses his head and he finds him. So when you have a zone coverage like that and you sit down.
The pitch back to LaShawn Johnson, flags thrown. Johnson's first carry of the game. He was taken down by Ricardo McDonald. And we will wait and hear from Walt Coleman who the guilty party was.
Holding on the offense, number 74, 10-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
The handoff goes to Kajana Carter up the middle across the 40 to the 44 for a Bengals first down, a gain of 15 yards. From the 44, here's Carter again across midfield into Cardinals territory.
Boy, that's running up the middle. I mean, that is running up the middle. It is hot enough.
3rd down and 3. Here's Blake over the top, flags thrown. Just enough for the first down.
They probably mugged McGee, don't you think?
On the defense, number 95, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Darnay Scott in motion. First down from the 44. Blake to a wide open Carl Pickens, finally chased down by Brent Alexander. Second catch of the day for Pickens, a gain of 16 and another Bengals first down. Gain of 3 by Carter, 2nd and 7. Tight end McGee as Alexander climbs up his back. Drive, 3rd down and Blake looking for Pickens as the field goal unit. Doug Pelfrey, the most accurate field goal kicker in NFL history. At 81%, he was just over 82% last year. This is a 38-yard attempt. And Pelfrey, perfect in the preseason, puts the Bengals on the scoreboard. 7-3, Arizona.
Tipped that ball up and then caught it himself.
On first down, Leland McElroy finds a hole out across the 40.
Kids in the family, but Leland said he was in the second wave. Reggie was in the first wave, and they didn't know, they weren't as close to the guys in the first wave.
McElroy across the 45. 3rd and inches. Graham on the quarterback sneak.
That's just surge. That's believing in your offensive line. That's since then, with an interception, he needs to reestablish himself.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. The pass complete for the first down. Frank Sanders down the sideline to the 36, a gain of 17 yards.
Well, the Bengals will be doing a lot this season. And you see, we've missed you, Dick LeBeau, because LeBeau was a coach back here in the heyday of the Cincinnati Bengals. And now they've got him back, and they've got that tricky defense, that tricky aggressive defense with it.
On 3rd and 10, Larry Centers does a terrific job to lean across the 26-yard line, and he looks to have just enough for the first down.
They almost disrobed him. I mean,
Graham firing. Sanders makes the catch for another Cardinals first down inside the 3-yard line.
You want to talk about toughness? You want to talk about establishing yourself? How about this guy, Kent Graham? He stands in there and gets hammered by Greg Myers. Watch the free safety come absolutely free up the gut. Wham! Look at that hit. I mean, he nails Kent Graham. Graham just stands there, delivers that ball to Frank Sanders. That's a thing of beauty. I mean, when a quarterback stands in there and delivers a ball the way he delivers to Frank Sanders.
The past and the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Graham looking end zone. Cedric Smith. Did he hang on? No.
Oh, that hurts you. Keeps you up at night when you drop one like that in the end zone.
Down to 11 seconds remaining. Second and goal. This time Smith will try and run it in. And with the second effort, he's got it.
Now we'll forget about it. Now Cedric Smith can sleep at night.
Kevin Butler adds the extra point, and the Cardinals have scored more touchdowns in this first half of their season opener than during the entire preseason. I'll assure you that is the end of the first half. 14-3 Cardinals lead. JB and Terry with the Dockers Khakis halftime following these messages. Halftime in Cincinnati, where the Arizona Cardinals lead the Cincinnati Bengals by the score of 14-3. Kenny Albert, Tim Green, welcoming you back to Cinergy Field on the opening weekend of the NFL on Fox. And Tim, for the Arizona Cardinals, the defense set the tone early, and then the offense took over.
Well, the offense took over, and so did Kent Graham. I mean, Graham really has done what we said he had to do in the beginning of this game, and that is to establish himself and to establish the confidence of the entire team. And this is a Cardinals team that is playing with confidence because they know that Kent Graham is going to do his part. We saw him hang in against a very tough blitz, make a great throw to Frank Sanders to set up the second touchdown, the run by Cedric Smith. But it's really been Graham. And then on the other side of the ball, really, Jeff Blake has not struggled because he's 6 for 9, but he struggled in his third down conversions. That's really been the difference for the Cincinnati Bengals in the first half.
And the Cardinals scored both of their touchdowns on the ground. We'll take a look at the first one, and it's brought to you by 1-800-COLLECT.
Well, once again, the key to this whole thing here is the blocking. And you're going to see that there's blocking up front. The tight end, Pat Carter, he seals the linebacker, and then watch Centers. Look at Larry Centers. He just slams the cornerback, springing Leland McElroy, giving him a great hole, and then you see the speed that Leland McElroy possesses.
17-yard touchdown run, and now we move to the first half numbers.
They're pulling that thing out of the depths of the Fox Research Center. And what you see, Kenny, really is a very even run game, 59 and 57 for each team. But the passing game is where the Cardinals have been outstanding, 135 yards. And again, the key to that is this third down conversion. 6 for 8 for the Cardinals to allow the receivers to get downfield past the sticks.
Of 4 wide receivers here, Sanders has been the go-to guy on third down. Graham over the middle. Guess who? Frank Sanders.
What a nicely run route. You talk about the sticks. Sanders knows exactly where he's got to go, but Kenny has started up front with that offensive line. Kent Graham the time.
And Graham lost one up, and the catch is made by Rob Moore.
Look at Graham. He's running. He's going to hug him. That they wanted to take. Here's Rob Moore right here. Jimmy Spencer's the guy. 5'9" against 6'3". And Kent Graham just puts that ball up, puts it right up there in traffic. The coverage is not bad. There's Greg Myers with the underneath with a big pass.
37-yard pickup. Play action fake to McElroy. As Graham hits Centers, who works his way inside the 5.
Down to the ankles, concentrating all the way.
McElroy inside the 3
for the Cardinals today.
First and goal, the tight end Gedney in motion. Larry Centers. Centers down to the 1.
And that time Ricardo McDonald did just what he had to do.
Second and goal. Centers to the outside. Touchdown Cardinals. touchdown run by Centers, set up by the two big pass plays. 14 yards to Sanders, 37 to Rob Moore. In the Arizona lead. Blake on first down, swings it out, and the catch is made by Kajana Carter, wrapped up by Jameer Miller.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need to talk to anybody because he knows exactly what's going on. He knows his guys are starting to dominate up front. And when you're ahead 21-3, you can get aggressive on the defensive line.
Carter, and up for the first down. So the Bengals drive continues.
Enables Kajana Carter to pick up that first down.
Blake rolling right, and the catch is made by the fullback, Brian Mills. Short gain, and now bodies come together, flags thrown.
Personal foul against the Bengals.
Second down and 22. Blake across midfield. Tony McGee.
Wow, he takes some punishment. But that's the deep ball Jeff Blake needs to throw. See the way he flipped his hips? That's what makes this guy, is going to make this guy an outstanding cornerback in the National Football League.
Blake pump fakes on 3rd and 11. And James Hunden, who played 5 games last year, spent the remainder of the season on the practice squad, unable to come up with it.
Jeff
Weiner in motion. Blake on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Gunnar Twiner. And that is his first catch in the National Football League. A gain of 4.
Coverage and makes the tackle.
3rd and 6. Pitch back nearly sailed over the head of Kajana Carter. Not enough for the first down. Jameer Miller made the stop, and once again the Bengals will be forced to punt.
Going for it on 4th down in your own territory. But I think it's a wise decision. They need a spark. The Bengals need a spark to come back.
Blake can't find anyone. Rolling right. Keeps it himself and looks to have the first down.
Not everything, but when it's an important, critical play, he sees no one to throw this ball to. There's outstanding coverage. He beats Bankston. He uses his speed. Now watch the pump fake. That pump fake is a little added insurance to keep the leverage so you can run to the first down.
Blake swings it out to the fullback, Bill. Inside the Cardinals 35. Eric Hill finally chased him down, a gain of 20.
And he's perfectly willing to block a thankless job in the National Football League.
She enjoys the games almost as much as he does. Blake on the timing pattern. Flag on the play. Pickens working on Tom Knight, the rookie first-round draft pick out of Iowa.
Either way,
On the defense, number 22. First down.
it's going to give life to the Bengals. Well, let's take a look at it. Outstanding job on the coverage. You see that there? He makes the transition, turns his hip. He's running even with Pickens. Oh, that is so close.
Cardinals leading the Bengals 21-3.
We talked about if you're behind, this is the guy you want. Jeff Blake with the weapons of Carter, Pickens, and Scott.
3rd and goal for the Bengals on the Cardinals' 2-yard line. Here's Carter. And Kajana Carter is in for the touchdown. Doug Pelfrey. It is now 21-10 Arizona.
Defense is going to tap into the energy from this crowd.
4 Cardinal wide receivers. Graham to the outside, Centers, tripped up. They're not going to stop until they knock him down.
Man, James Francis looked like he was a cat that caught a mouse. The last series to scramble for the first down, keep the drive alive, and put the Bengals back into this game.
3 wide receivers on 3rd and 5. And Blake couldn't find anyone under extreme pressure once again.
These are going to be great, but if you want to get the inside scoop, you got to see the pregame too.
Graham on 1st down hits Rob Moore, who spins across the 20. Cardinals nearing the 300-yard mark in total offense. Graham for Moore, and it's broken up. And they start with excellent field position on their own 45-yard line. Blake looking, could not find anybody, and is taken down. Simeon Rice, 12.5 sacks a year ago. Off to a strong start in this, his 2nd season.
I said pass play. Of course, now the Bengals are going to the hurry up, so I don't know if we'll get to see it.
And Blake swings it out. The enemy slipped.
You know what? They out-tripped themselves.
Sanders in motion on 1st down. McElroy caught in the backfield. Don Copeland along with Big Daddy Wilkinson, a loss of 4.
Stunt and make big plays.
Graham to Moore. Stays on his feet up to the 30, to the 28-yard line.
Game, that's why you play it, because you never know.
3rd down and 2. And the Cardinals pick up the 1st down as Graham hits Larry Centers out of the backfield. Sanders, the man in motion on 1st down as the Cardinals keep it on the ground with Larry Centers.
They had to show him the money.
And ironically, many of the football scenes in the movie Jerry Maguire were filmed right at the Arizona Cardinals training complex in Tempe. 3rd down and 7, under 5 minutes to play. And Graham's pass patted down. So of Blake's favorite targets have been quiet. Only 2 receptions apiece for Carl Pickens and Darnay Scott today. Blake hit sack number 4 by the Cardinals, 2nd of the afternoon for Eric Swan.
Swan may have hurt himself on the play. He's there. Rice is doing his part. He contains the quarterback.
Pickens. Bengals 1st down to the 38.
Well.
Blake scrambling on 1st down. Wide open was Gunnar Twiner, but Blake put a little too much on it.
Appears to be coming into his own as a defensive lineman.
3 wide receivers on 4th and 4. And the quick slant is complete for the Bengals 1st down. Pickens.
For a short game, they're keeping that clock running.
Bengals with only 1 timeout remaining. Blake to Carter. Stays on his feet, inbounds down the sideline, inside the 15.
His mom won't be watching the game.
Yes, they're checking out Kajana Carter on the sidelines. Back to live action.
Most of it run after the catch.
Also 75 yards on the ground. A new career best. Blake looking end zone. Pickens made the catch for the 1st down. Ball spotted on the 1. The pitch back to Carter with the fullback Miller leading the way.
He's got it.
Touchdown, Kajana Carter.
Now we'll see if he delivers that ball to his mom. He did before. I don't know if he's going to have time to do it now.
A soft spike this time. Past Monday.
There's the ball, but I think that's from the first touchdown. Oh, no, that's the one. They got it to her.
So just moments after Carter was shaken up, now all smiles.
Here's that touchdown run. There's Brian Milne out front with a block. Nice surge by the line, but it's really Kajana Carter's speed to beat the defense to the corner. Now we have to think about the score, and you have to wonder, will they go for a 2-point conversion? And you'd think that they would. Now here's his mom catching the ball. Oh, nope, somebody else tried to catch it as a substitute. But he gave it right back to her. She got it. Looked like she was going to get him tug him by the ear and say, you know, she shoved him away, got the stiff arm working. And you know, when you talk to Kajana Carter and you talk about the ordeal that
attempts. Blake looking corner of the end zone for Pickens, broken up beautifully by Tom Knight.
Oh, that's outstanding coverage. We saw him covering Carl Pickens before. It's a funny formation for an onside kick.
Well, it looks as if the Cardinals have recovered. Yes, they have.
That onside kick didn't even make sense, Kenny. I mean, I've never seen an onside kick like that. Send that thing up in the air. This is as bad as it gets. This is just a little dribble here right into the hands of the Cardinals. There's no bounce on it, so the Cincinnati Bengals kickoff team never has a chance.
Perhaps the Bengals felt that if they ball league, plus our Fox Sports ticker, up to the minute statistics. 3rd and 10. Centers cuts it back inside. He cuts up the football. Bengals have recovered.
That's something freakish. That's a freakish thing for Larry Centers to fumble the football. Centers just cost the Cardinals 45 seconds on the play clock with this fumble. And then they would have had the ability to punt it as well. Let's see who forces it, I guess.
Well, Copeland recovered it.
Yeah, I guess it's Gerald Dick. Get much better than those kind of weapons in this kind of situation.
It would have been 4th and 4 for the Cardinals. Instead, the Bengals with 1:10, and they get to work in Cardinals territory. Darnay Scott
is hobbling. Now that the Bengals are going to have an even better advantage if, in fact, Williams isn't able to continue and play. Your calf goes. Yeah, I mean, it's not there, but when your calf goes, it feels like a twinge, and then all of a sudden you realize, hey, something's wrong. It's Darnay Scott matched with Tito Paul.
Wait, hits Scott again.
Yeah, they took advantage of it. Tito Paul had the underneath. Kwame Lassiter had the over the top.
From the Cardinals, 27. Blake to the outside. Pickens forced out. Now the Cardinals, 14-yard line.
Talk about going to your big weapons.
Darnay Scott in motion. Blake to Pickens. To the Cardinals, 6-yard line. On 3rd down, from the 6 to the end zone, touchdown Bengals! Blake to Pickens, and Cincinnati takes the lead. 2. Looking to make it a 3-point game. Blake lofts it up for Tony McGee. He hangs on. 2-point conversion, tremendous catch by McGee with Tamir Miller all over him. And the Bengals lead is 24-21.
Here's Pickens on the touchdown. He beats Knight to the inside. And then he celebrates. And then you see Jeff Blake. Talk about a quarterback with the X factor. A quarterback people believe in. 13 for 17 and a touchdown in the 4th quarter. And then here's the 2-point conversion. Just shows you that nothing could go wrong. Look at that. How about the concentration by Tony McGee?
Bengals recovered and have taken the lead. Graham on 2nd down, hit from from behind.
It's the rookie, Renard Wilson.
Third down and 10. Graham looking for more. Corey Sawyer on the coverage. It will be fourth down and the final chance for the Arizona Cardinals.
There's Pickett's bringing the crowd into it.
That will be it. 10 seconds remain on the clock. They make it 1-0 the 1997 season. Larry centers the costly fumble. Bengals over the Cardinals, 24-21. JB and the gang will get you caught up on all the scores and highlights on the NASDAQ Stock Market Postgame Show in just a moment. Kenny Albert and Tim Green saying so long.